Hello there, this is Keisha, Island Girl Metcalf, and today I want to show you guys how I use PicMonkey to create graphics and images for my blog posts. So here I am on the PicMonkey website, and it's just PicMonkey, PicMonkey.com. So you type that into your browser, and then you select the edit button right here, and you select the graphic that you want to use. So I've chosen my graphic already, and I just select it, and here it is, a beautiful graphic. And this is the graphic that I'm going to use to create my image for my blog post today. So the first thing I normally do, I would just insert the text, the words. So you would scroll here and click on the T for the text button to select the font or the type of text that you want to include. Now I want to use François 1 today, so I click that and then just click add text. Alright, so it comes up over here. Now I'm just going to type in the name of my blog post. So the name of my blog post today is how to increase conversions even without increasing web traffic. And that's an interesting post that I did. And if you look at it now, you just click the X button to get rid of that. If you look at it, you'll see that first of all the text is small, and second of all you can't see it very well. So you just click on it, and to increase the size you just drag and pull at the corners like this. Okay, drag and pull so that the text is bigger and it covers a larger portion of your image. Okay, and you position it where you want it to go. I normally like to center my text, so I'll click here, center, and as you can see, it is still not visible. The words still aren't that visible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the color of the font, and let's change it. Let's use white. Let's use white. So we just highlight all the text and you click where you want the color. If you click right here where my cursor is, you would get the white color. Right there it is. So it's white now, and it's still not visible because it clashes, and it's not white either. It looks a little pink. So let's try again. Let's see. Okay, let's leave it there. Now what you want to do now, when you realize that it is not showing up how you'd want it to show up, what I like to do is to use an overlay. Now an overlay is simply something that you're going to use to, like it says, overlay the text or the graphic so that it stands out better. So you select this little butterfly here for your overlay, and you have the option, you can choose whatever overlay you want. Now I want to use a geometric overlay, and you see you have many options here for the shape. I'm going to use this shape for my overlay, and see it comes up here. And what I'm going to do now, I am just going to stretch it so that it covers all of the text area, because that is what I want to highlight, the words, and I want to be able to see that. So I'm going to drag it. All right, and then because it's dark, it blots out everything, so you want to fade it. So you just click along anywhere along this line here, and you'll see it fades. The further right you go, the more transparent it becomes. Okay, so here we are. Now it's still not, let's stretch it a little further so that it covers the text properly. It's still not clearly visible. So what you want to do at this point is to right click and you send the overlay to the back. So you can send to back and see The text now shows up very clearly, so you can read it very easily, and you can also see a little bit of the background, so it looks more interesting, right? Okay, so once I've done that now, and I'm fairly satisfied with how it looks, the next thing that I do, and I always do this, and you should always do this as well, is to include my URL for my blog at the bottom. So I go back here to text, and I select the font that I want, add text. It comes up, I position it where I want it to go, which is normally right here in the left corner, and I just type in my URL. Okay, all right, and then now I'm going to stretch it so that it fills up the box. And if you look again, you'll see that it does not show well, so you should, at this point, you should just change the color of the font. So you highlight it like I'm doing now, and I like to put it in white because white tends to show up on most backgrounds. So let's see what white, why isn't it selecting? Right, okay, there we go. Still not very clear, so let's position it differently. So I just drag and leave it right here, close to the bottom. Great. And that is what my graphic looks like. And this is what I'm going to use for my blog post. So there it is. It's pretty simple. PicMonkey is a great tool to use, and you have all the features here that you can play around with. Now, if I wanted to crop this, I would use this feature here, and I can add different effects and touch up and a lot of things. I can put it in a frame and so on. So PicMonkey has a lot of features, and it's free. There is a free version that you use, and it's very useful. So that's my short lesson for today on PicMonkey and how to include images within your blog post. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.